Hi everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I'm doing a Builder-bel infill on a client. I'm actually using the Glitterbels, their new HEMA free Builder-bel, what's it called, Builder gel for this video, because as you all will probably know by now, Gel Perfection is closing down, so obviously I need to find another Builder-gel brand. Not so worried about my colours at the moment because they will last ages and ages, so please don't ask me what colours I'm transferring over to because I'm not, basically. So yeah, Builder-gel wise, I'm hoping to transfer over to Glitterbels because they have a brilliant selection of different coloured Builder-gels, and that is just really helpful, basically. I absolutely love the colours that Gel Perfection provide, so I'm trying to figure out which ones are sort of like the same colour as those or as close to. So this one that I'm going to be using in this video is called Doll Face, and it is very, very similar, for anyone who wants to know, to Blush from Gel Perfection, which is Gel Perfection's like pink shade, which is the one that is already on these nails. So I'm leaving the Gel Perfection Builder-gel on there, and we're infilling with the new Glitterbels one, and that is how I plan to transition my client over to this one if I do decide to go ahead and completely rebrand this Builder-gel. But obviously we'll find out over time and see how retention is and stuff like that. But yeah, that's how I'm going to be transitioning them over. I don't really want to completely remove the previous Builder-gel on everybody and then use a new one, because I just find it's easier client wise for them to transfer over to a different Builder-gel when it's almost impossible for them to really know that it's any different, if that makes sense. Obviously this gel that is already on here, I know that all my clients have gone with it, and that will just grow out underneath the Builder-gel that I'm using instead today. Hopefully that makes sense and that's cleared that up. But anyway, I'm just using this bit from Willow Academy. I don't remember off the top of my head what it's called. I think it's the Bluebell. I'm not 100% sure on that one. I might have just made it up, but yeah, I'm sure if you look for one of this shape, you'll find it on the website. So I'm just using that to remove the previous design. Obviously there wasn't much to remove because it was basically just majority top coat and then obviously a design on the free edge, so there wasn't that much to do, so it came off super easy. It wasn't layers and layers to get off. And I'm just taking a bit of the length down now. These are, of course, my client's natural nails. You will have seen this client on this channel quite a lot because I film her set every single time, because we always just sort of just go for it with her nails. She basically just gives me free rein, so we just go with whatever I'm fancying on the day, sort of thing. She just gives me colour scheme more than anything. She just sends some pictures of inspo and we work from them. So yeah, most of the time they end up nothing like any of the inspo pictures anyway, but why not have them just in case we need some ideas. So I'm just using the Anastasia bit now to go around the cuticle area and remove any dead skin from the nail plate to make sure that our product is going to stick, because we don't want any premature lifting. Obviously if there's skin on the nail plate, that is inevitable. So I'm just using this to basically push back the cuticles and get off any skin from that area, and then I will go in with a sanding band and hand file round the shape of the nail for the free edge, and then we can get on with application. I didn't actually use sorry, there's dogs bark outside, so now Bo has decided that she must compete. No, she's giving me evils now, like she's about to bark at me, and she did. So I'm just using a sanding band now. I was obviously originally filming the other hand, and I do go back to that hand, but for now I'm just filming this part on this hand because it I mustn't, as usual, have pressed the play button properly, because when I went to press pause at the end of the sanding of the other hand, it clicked play, so I obviously hadn't clicked it properly when I actually wanted to, so I paused it when I should have been pressing play and vice versa. So that is why you are watching me sand this hand. But it's the exact same process on both hands, so it doesn't make a difference. And then once I've done this step, I will cut back to the first hand. So we're on to application now. I didn't actually use a base coat because I've seen mixed reviews on whether people are or not, which was the same scenario as the normal builder gel, the not HEMA free one from Glitterbels. I have used that before and I didn't use builder gel with that, and the retention was really, really good. So I am not using base coat with this one. Obviously, if I end up needing to, then I will, but for now I'm not, because like I said, it worked better with the original one, so I'm just seeing if that is the case this time. But there's only one way to find out, and that is to just use it. So first things first, like with this, I'm using this is sort of like my base coat layer, like really like just using it quite thin and just painting it on like you would a polish, not building it up at all, just popping some on. So I'm going to do that on all 5 nails, put them all in the lamp, and then to cure the thumb separately afterwards as well to make sure that it's fully cured. And then I will go in with a larger bead for the infill area. So I do the same thing again, but then pop a little bit more at the cuticle area where I need that extra product to fill in that, well, grown out area basically where the natural nail is. And then it ends up nice and smooth. I didn't actually refine them, didn't with the previous builder gel that I use, like Gel Perfection one. I don't with that either, and I also don't with the other type of Glitterbels builder gel either. So I use a nice striper brush, nice fine one, to get it exactly where I want it. And then if you spend a little bit more time on the application process itself and getting it all level and everything and neat, I find you don't need to refine, but obviously if you want to, then you can. It's completely up to you. So yeah, as you can see here, I've just popped it all the way down the nail, and then a little like ball basically at the cuticle area. It self levels on its own really, really well. I just use my striper brush to get closer to the cuticle area and sidewalls without touching the skin, and pop any air bubbles, of course. So I'm just getting that applied how I want it. I think I only filmed 1 or 2 nails of this part. Oh, it was literally just this one, so apologies for that. But I'm going in now with Neon Nights, which is a gel colour from Gel Perfection. I'm just popping that on the outside of the nail. We're doing like a V French with this one. I did actually paint this and then take it off and do it again because I didn't take the tacky layer off. So it was like bleeding basically. It wasn't a nice crisp line and I wanted it to be. So I took the tacky layer off all of the nails, then went in with the nail art again. So I'm using, like I said, Neon Nights with the same striper brush that I used for my builder gel application. And then I did this on the index finger as well, again on the outside corner. I cured this, did some nail art on the middle nails, but cured this between the 2 colours, by the way, just in case you were wondering, just to make sure that they don't bleed into each other if they do overlap slightly, because I'm going to be doing a different colour on the other corner. And the other colour is Lollipop, which is also from Gel Perfection. So I'm just doing straight lines on these 2 nails in the middle, and I also did the same on the thumb, but I don't think I filmed it because it was the same. And then I'll be using a Glamour Gel from Builder-bel, which is number 7, to do a swirly line over both the middle nails as well, and to also outline the purple on the other 2 nails. So that's the end of the voiceover, because you can just watch what I'm doing now. I did top coat off camera, and then I did a little wiggle at the end for you to see how they turned out. Me and my client were really happy with them. Hope you liked them too. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back soon with another video. Bye!